Well, it's not a bad day to be at the beach. We've got the Rakaia hapua on one side and the ocean on the other. So Davina, it's really the perfect place to talk about sea level rise. What causes sea level rise?
Well, there's a couple of different things that cause sea level rise, but everything really is related to temperature. So increasing temperature in the planet. And what that does is it increases the melt of our glaciers, and the ice is melting, which makes the sea level rise, but it also makes the water take up more space. So warm water takes up more space than cold water. So with those two things combined, we're seeing the sea level coming up. And we've been measuring sea level rise for about the last 100 years, and we know that it's now about 20 centimetres, about that much, higher than it was when we first started reporting.
And talking about that warming, and you've already heard about what's causing that, so human activity, things like burning fossil fuels, cutting down forests, causing that warming and melting that ice. And we're talking about 20 centimetres over 100 years. It doesn't sound that much.
It doesn't, but if you think about it over time, over many years, the effect of that is that we see much bigger tides coming in, and what that does is the sea level comes in further, so it comes in closer to people's homes, but it also affects the ecology around these areas. So, you know, as the sea's coming in, you're seeing the coast erode, but the coastal erosion can make roads vulnerable to falling down. If it goes close to people's homes, that makes their houses unsafe. And it also affects the ecosystem around here. So there are lots of things that live in this place naturally. And as coastal erosion is eating away at those sand dunes and things like that, then it's starting to affect them as well.
So a few things to consider if you live at sea level, but there's actions that you can take.
Yeah, and our job as a regional council is to actually measure what's happening out here. So we use drones and we use other scientific instruments that can actually show us where the sea is at and where the beach is and how the beach is changing. And so we can help people understand where's the best place to build their house. And we might also work with some agencies like New Zealand Transport Agency. So if they're thinking they need to put a road in, maybe they want to put their road a little bit further back. And we'll help them with that by understanding how the coast is changing with all the measurements we take.
Yeah, and that's a really good point, because it's about understanding what might happen in the future so that you can prepare for it. But hey, it's just nice to be here and enjoy being at the beach. Thanks, Davina.
You're welcome. Kia ora.